What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with Astrodfs bringing you a brand new video. Today's video going over the first look for Week 17's main slate. Basically, just looking at prices, looking at some of the matchups. Not getting too in depth with most of the stuff, just going based off of what's off the top of my head in these matchups. So, quarterbacks, we get Mahomes 85 against Denver. Looks a little rough. Jalen Hurts, if he does play, 8,300 against New Orleans. Justin Fields 7,900 against Detroit, which as of right now, the first look, like some of these matchups, he looks like the guy to go to at 7,900. Justin Herbert against the Rams. Tua if he plays against New England. Kirk Cousins against Green Bay, and that's going to be a very, very good game. Regardless if it has points or not, I think that's going to be a good game. Trevor Lawrence against Houston. That'll be an interesting one as well. They're fighting for a playoff spot. Brady against Carolina. That's a huge division game. If Carolina takes that it comes down to Week 18, so that'll be an interesting one. I mentioned, Minnesota Green Bay. Rodgers at 6K. It's actually interesting. It's so crazy. Like, really quick, not to get off topic, but Aaron Rodgers has 24 touchdowns, 11 picks this year, and he's had one game above 20 fantasy points this season. That is crazy. Geno Smith against the Jets, that's kind of rough. Deshaun Watson against Washington. With Chase Young being there, I think that Washington defense is improving. Daniel Jones against the Colts at 5,700. I don't think that's necessarily bad. It's not good either. Jared Goff 5,600 against the Bears, though. That is the interesting piece right now at 5,600. Because what he put up 5,600. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna assume that Minshew is gonna play again against New Orleans. It is a rougher matchup, but Minshew mania, baby. Brock Purdy against Vegas at 5,500. That's actually pretty good. I like that price and matchup. Russell Wilson against Kansas City. It might make for a good tournament play, man. With Hackett gone now, you never know what can happen. Maybe that offense looks like an offense for once, but Mike White cleared for practice, I believe they said. They're going to try to get him in the game. 5,400 against Seattle. I like that matchup. Derek Carr 53 against San Fran. There's a no. Baker against the Chargers at 53 is interesting. It's man, that is rough for Baker. Colt McCoy, if he plays, is 5,200 against Atlanta. That's not bad. Whoever the quarterback is for the Colts, Nick Foles, Matt Ryan, 52 or 5,100. Same thing for Washington. Taylor Heineke, Carson Wentz, 5,100 as well. Desmond Ridder at 5K against Arizona. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that price right now. Both the Houston quarterbacks at 5K. That's, yeah. Mac Jones also at 5K. If Teddy ends up being the starter, he's at 5K. Sam Darnold at 5K. McSorley, if he ends up being the starter, 49. And it looks like that is it for quarterbacks. So, let's go to running back. McCaffrey at 9K against Vegas. That's a really good game for him. Eckler against the Rams, rougher. Barkley against the Colts, yes. Just kind of saw what Eckler did to him. Josh Jacobs, no. Nick Chubb, I'd say no right now off first look. James Conner, 7,200 against Atlanta. I actually like that. Aaron Jones, 71 against Minnesota. I like that. Dalvin Cook, 7,000 against Green Bay. I actually really like that. His price is up there. David Montgomery up to 6,900. 6,900 for David Montgomery. He's consistently putting up over 10 fantasy points, I guess. Man, it's just a price. Kamara at 69, that is a little rougher. Stevenson at 68 against Miami, I actually like that. Oh, Travis Etienne at 64, though. That seems like the mid-tier price running back to go for. Cam Akers against Chargers at 6,100. Seeing that he's kind of taking that starter role back, I'm more okay with that. McKinnon 6,000 against Denver. Apparently, Kansas City just gets the ball to McKinnon now. I guess that's just a thing that happens. I just don't like it. I can't trust a split like that. Miles Sanders against New Orleans, don't really like that. A.J. Dillon, if Aaron Jones is out, 58 becomes a really, really, really good play there. Pacheco, we mentioned, 5,600. Leonard Fournette, 5,600 against Carolina. It's a little rougher for him. Latavius Murray, 5,500 against Kansas City. It's actually not that bad. Mostert, no. Jackson is priced higher than Moss, but I'd say Moss 5,400, yes. Cordell Patterson 54 against Arizona. I actually like that. Algier as well. I guess you could throw him in there. DeAndre Swift, yes. Brian Robinson, yes. Knight, if he's healthy against Seattle, he's a yes. I like that. That's crazy price for him. And I'd like to say that's it for as far as we're going to get for starting running backs. Wide receivers, 95 is Justin Jefferson against Green Bay. It's going to be an interesting rematch. We all saw what Alexander said after the last game. So Tyreek Hill against New England. I don't know who New England's going to try to shut down, Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle, because I don't think there's a way you shut down both of them. Devontae Adams against San Fran, that's rough. That is rough. A.J. Brown against New Orleans depends on if Lattimore. I hear Lattimore's name all the time. I can't ever tell if he's healthy or not. If he's out at 79, yes. Amon-Ra is definitely a yes against the Bears. Hopkins against Atlanta is yes. I like that. Jalen Waddle, I'm not sure right now. Devontae Smith, same thing. Lattimore's out. Philly wide receivers become playable. Keenan Allen, I'd say he's probably got a good matchup, but I'm going to assume Jalen Ramsey's probably going to go on Keenan more than Mike Williams and Palmer. DK Metcalf against the Jets, no. I love the Jets secondary. Godwin against Carolina, yes, I like that. Good price. Mike Williams, I kind of like if Ramsey's going to be on Keenan Allen. I doubt Tyler Lockett plays, and if he does, it's a bad matchup. Same thing for Mike Evans, like that. Jerry Jeudy against Kansas City, yes. I like that matchup there. Ayuk against Vegas is a yes. Pittman against the Giants is, I'd say no, as of right now. McLaurin against Cleveland, that's a rough one. Christian Kirk against Houston, it's not bad. I actually like the price. Debo, if he's in at 6K, that's a steal. If he's in. I doubt he is, but if he is in, that's a steal. Christian Watson, 59 against Minnesota. Just have to watch and see if he's healthy. If he's not, there's some interesting opportunities for the other Green Bay wide receivers. Amari Cooper is a yes against Washington, regardless of how I feel about Deshaun Watson. Receptions and yardage are different than quarterbacks' points. DJ Moore against Tampa Bay, no. Juju, I'm going to say no for right now. Marquise Brown, yes. Garrett Wilson against Seattle. If Mike White's in, yes. If anybody but Zach Wilson is in, yes. I will take Flacco. I will take Mike White. Alan Lazard, if Watson ends up being out, then yes, Alan Lazard is definitely an option there. Pretty good price point. Adam Thielen against Green Bay, 52. I like that. Cortland Sutton against Kansas City. I'm going to lean towards Jerry Jeudy right now. Jacoby Myers against Miami. Yes, I like that price. I like the matchup. Drake London against Arizona, 49. Yes, same thing. Like the price and matchup. Brandon Cooks, 4,800 against Jacksonville. I'm going to say yes for right now. That might change. Slayton, no. Peoples-Jones, no. I only like Amari Cooper as of right now. Romeo Doubs, 4,700. That's a good price point for him, especially if Watson's out. On that, you're getting some Kansas City receivers down here, 42, 41. DJ Chark. Alec Pierce down there. Want to see where Jameson Williams, 34. Did he even get? No. He's had one game with points. I'm waiting for him to get a bounce back game. But that's it for wide receivers. Tight ends, we get Kelsey going up even more in price at 8,100 against Denver. I'm going to say that's a rougher matchup. You can see in their week 14 game, 11 fantasy points. So it's kind of risky paying that. 59, George Kittle against Vegas is definitely yes for me. Hawkinson against Green Bay, I'm going to say no. Goddard against New Orleans is going to be no. Higbee against the Chargers is going to be yes. Komet against Detroit is going to be yes. Evan Ingram against Houston is going to be yes. I like all those price points. Everett's a no. Or Waller's a no, sorry. Everett, I'm going to say no as well. Bobby Wagner. Njoku against Washington, no. Dolichip against Kansas City, I'd like to say yes. I'd got to see what his injury status, but I'd like to say yes. Robert Tonyan, I'd like to play him, but apparently he is non-existent in that offense anymore. Juwan Johnson, no. Noah Fant, no. Trey McBride, definitely yes for me. Daniel Bellinger, I like, yes. Hopefully he continues to develop. I like tight ends this year. I like the tight end class this year. I'm going to say that's pretty much it. Joanu, Hunter Henry, both questionable, as you can see. Conklin at 2,900, I guess. Delistra, apparently, 3 touchdown performance. And then defenses. I guess New England against Miami if 2 is out. So week 1, they get 4 fantasy points, but 2,600 if 2 is out. I think that becomes the cheap play to go to. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it was a little longer than usual, but hope you did enjoy it. I will have a Thursday, Sunday, and Monday coming up this week. So if you guys are interested in any of those, feel free to just subscribe. That way, when I post, you will know of it. So I will see you guys in the next one.